Okay, so today we're going to be reading The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt from the illustrator of Stuck and This Moose Belongs to Me. Those are his other books. And the illustrator is Oliver Jeffries. Who can raise their hand and tell me, we talked about it, Miss Hazel talks about it a lot too, who an illustrator is? What do they do for the book? Catherine.
They write the pictures?
They draw the pictures, right? And what are the different ways that we can draw pictures and show illustrations in a book? Maggie.
You can paint the book.
You can paint them. Angela.
Draw them.
You can draw them.
You
Michael.
can take a picture.
You could take a picture. Paul.
You can print them.
You can print them. There's a lot of different ways. A lot of different creative ways that an illustrator can write picture or draw pictures in a book. And what does the author do? Paul. Vinny, you write too?
Write it.
Yeah, write the story. So the author writes the story, comes up with all the ideas. Okay, so looking at the picture of this book, and it's called The Day the Crayons Quit. See if you can brainstorm. Raise your hand quietly. What do you think this book might be about? Catherine, what do you think it might be about?
The crayons quit coloring.
The crayons quit coloring. That's silly. Do you think crayons can quit coloring?
No.
What if your crayons quit coloring?
You wouldn't have any more.
You wouldn't be able to color anything. So let's see what happened. And then the purpose of this, I want you to pay attention to all the crayons' feelings, their emotions, why they might be upset, why they're happy. So we'll pay attention to those things, okay? And see if we can describe them. That's what we'll do. The Day the Crayons Quit. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Has anyone seen a letter before?
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you've seen a letter before. Yeah. Does your mom and dad, or maybe you get letters from your relatives out of town or your friends? Yeah. Christmas? Or party invitations. That can still be a letter. Or when it's your birthday, you're right. So this says, to Duncan. Who do you think is writing this? Which crayon? Red. Dear, hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. So what do you think this crayon is? What do you think Red Crayon is feeling?
Sad.
You think he's feeling sad? Maybe sad.
Or sweaty.
Oh, sweaty. Why would he be sweaty?
Because he's doing all the work.
Yeah, he's doing so much work.
And
That happens to.
And he's tired.
Yeah, doesn't that happen to you sometimes? If you're doing a lot of work, you get kind of sweaty.
And tired.
Sometimes. And tired. Do you think this crayon sleeps a lot?
Yeah.
When you work really hard, are you sleepy?
Yeah.
And you, Catherine, what's your question?
Or jealous that he almost has to do all the work.
Maybe he's like frustrated, right? Maybe he's like, well, why aren't all these other crayons doing
Who
the work?
colored that book? It's really nice.
It is really nice. It's really nice. I think the illustrator, remember we talked about that?
Crayons.
Or the crayons, yeah, or Duncan. You know what I think who really did? Duncan, because these are his crayons. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard's hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. You're a very neat friend, Purple Crayon. So why is Purple Crayon upset?
Because he cannot, he's going out of the line.
Who's going out of lines? What's the boy's name? Remember?
Duncan.
Duncan. These are his crayons, and he says that Duncan is messy. He scribbles outside the lines, right? In pre-K, do we try to do our best coloring inside the lines, like kindergarten coloring, right? So I think that's why that crayon is upset. Purple Crayon is upset. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you agree. Yeah, me too. I agree. Okay, let's use our predicting skills. What crayon do you think is going to be next?
Green.
Green? You could shout it. What do you think is going to be next? Green. Do we all agree on green?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yellow.
Beige. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I am neither. I am beige and I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only things I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon.
The yellow one is upset.
The beige crayon is upset, right? Beige is like, does anyone know what beige would be? I gave you some hints. It's like a light brown. It's like a light brown color.
Yeah, it's like skin.
Yeah, sometimes. Right? So because who knows what this is? Catherine.
A piece of wheat.
A piece of wheat. Do you know what wheat is?
Yeah, a weed is
Wheat. Not a weed. Wheat. It's like a crop, right?
Yeah.
That's what we use for
wheat
bread and crackers and all the yummy stuff that you eat. It grows in the ground.
I guess the green is gonna be next.
You think the green is going to be next? Okay, Ryan wants to predict what's next, so let's predict. What color do you think is going to be next? Green? Okay, let's see.
Black.
Duncan, gray crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks and pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? You're very tired, friend. Gray crayon. So what is Gray Crayon feeling?
He's
He's feeling kind of sad.
He's doing all the
Who does this remind